Hey guys, we got a little bit of a different setup here. I'm going to try and do this really quickly. Now, I'm going to be reacting to one of my songs. Now, I'm kind of stupid because I didn't think about doing this until today. So I check my Bandcamp stats all the time. I've mentioned this before. I've reacted to multiple. I've had multiple reaction videos to my Bandcamp stats. However, what I haven't done is just what I thought about doing today. Actually, is I noticed someone listened to this song, Shard 28, yesterday. So February 17th, it's still the 17th, but Bandcamp is in UTC time. And so I remember seeing this yesterday. I check my Bandcamp stats all the time, just out of habit. And I noticed that someone listened to Shard 28. And so it dawned on me like, hey, I mean, people listen to stuff occasionally. So why not just try and do like a quick reaction video to whatever song someone listened to? And maybe I'll be able to say something interesting about them. About the song, that is. And so that's what I'm going to do. So Shard 28. Now, I did not know what this was at the time. Obviously it's from Forever Trapped in a Broken Mirror from 2006. I know that much. But the shard number, I didn't have that memorized. So I clicked on it and I went to the album. By the way, this is driving me crazy. What is this called? The cover. The album cover is driving me crazy. I'm going to change it. So let's just delete it and let's upload some new album art. Okay, now where the heck is that? It should be in music. It should be in ISO. I already made a picture today earlier, so it should be in 2006. All right, let's do date modified. So this is 2025, yeah. So it's going to be this one. So we're just going to upload this. And I'm going to save it. And this will be the official album artwork. This was the artwork back when it was released. Okay, so there we go. So let's do update album. And let's view the album. Okay, let's close that. Okay, so there is your official album art. So Forever Trapped in Broken Mirror 2006. Now, someone listened to Shard 28. So I had to sort of scroll down, see which one it was, and it's down here, track 11, and I was like, oh, okay, and I immediately knew what it was because it's only 16 seconds long. It is the shortest song on the album by far, and that's also one of the reasons why I thought I could talk about it, because that is sort of an interesting thing about this song. It's very short compared to the other songs, and I will tell you the reason. So let's do that right now. Okay, so I also today, in preparation for this video and for potentially future videos, I also installed PowerTab. PowerTab is, it's called the PowerTab editor. It's a tabbing program. You can tab out your songs. It plays MIDI. And I've been using that since 2002, I believe is when I started using it. I have tabs going back to 2002. And basically whenever I still use it to this day, 2025, I installed it on my Windows 11 computer. Still works. So I didn't have it on my Windows 11 computer yet, and so today I installed it, and it still works. The version I installed was from 2006, and it still works. Like I said, it still works. So we're going to go to that folder here. I basically have a folder of all of the tabs I've made, and the dates range. So here's one from 2002. Now, the one for Shard 28, it had a different name. So basically, when I was writing Forever Trapped in Broken Mirror, it was separated in, each song was like a part. So there's a part 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, etc. And it went, I don't even know what it went up to. It went into the 20s, I know that much. 20, 21, 22, 23, etc., etc. But for Shard 28, I believe, so basically there's a main riff in it. And I figured out today that it sort of appears in two songs, and both of the songs did not get recorded. Well, I guess Shard 28 itself did get recorded. But the original Shard 28 in tab form was actually much longer. So we should listen to Shard 28 first, and then we'll listen to the tab. All right, so let's just open no, we won't open the tab yet. So let's just listen to this, what is it, 16-second song. All right, very, very, very short song, very to the point. I do enjoy this song very much. And so the reason why it's so short compared with all the other songs is because I compressed it down, because the original song, here's the original song. Here's the power tab. I think this is it. 10-3? No, that's not the right song. It's 11-3, 11-3. All right. So you may recognize this or not. Now, whenever I make power tabs, I always use the piano instrument because I think it sounds way better than the distorted guitar. Also, when you sort of let a chord ring, it will actually, like the sound will die out. There's a word for that. It doesn't sustain forever, like with the distorted guitar, and that's really annoying. So that's why I use the piano. Anyway, let's listen to this. Okay, so that's where the song initially, that's where the recorded version ends. But as you can see, this is on measure 8, and it goes down for quite a bit. And so the reason why I sort of stopped it right there is because the rest of the song, I didn't really like it as much, but I did like the beginning. So, and I didn't like how the riffs sort of transitioned into one another. I didn't think it was very smooth, and so I just decided to cut it, and I only recorded the very beginning. By the way, I'm not sure what year this is from. 2003, okay. June 2003. And also, it also appears, that main riff also appears in this one, which is from January 2003. That's interesting. So we'll listen to that tab after. And we'll continue listening to this tab. I believe, where do we leave off? Right here. So we'll just listen to this measure again. Yeah, the riffs themselves, I didn't really have much of an issue with them. It was more just the transitioning that I didn't like. Yeah, that was the problem I had with this song, transitioning from riff to riff. I should have added another riff in there somewhere. I should have switched it up a little bit. However, I was always playing, because this is in the Forgotten Shards folder, and this is basically has all of my tabs. And so I was going to re-record this eventually if I can ever play guitar again. So there you go. That's the original version of Shard 28. That is the original version, yes. And so now we're going to listen to part 5-3. So this also contains one of the riffs in it, but the rest of the song is much different, I believe. Yeah, so it features the same riff and a variation of it, but then everything else about the song is different. So it's kind of strange. And okay, so maybe this was the very first incarnation of the song, because This is part 5-3. 5 comes before 11. And I wrote the songs in chronological order. So it's sort of interesting. I mean, it's hard to remember because this was back in 2003. So over 20 years ago. But I think I like this one better. This part, this version is definitely better. However, I think there's an extra riff in the part 11-3 that doesn't exist in 5-3. So that's also pretty interesting. That's kind of cool. And then I also did retab it. Where did I do it? 11-3 right here. So basically, when I went to record Forever Trapped in Broken Mirror 2006, I retabbed everything to make the songs final. And then I was using these tabs and I was listening along to them while I was recording the drums. And then when I finished recording the drums, I would record the guitars along to the drums. So I would only listen to the drums while recording guitars. But when I was recording drums, did I say that properly? I feel like I didn't say that properly. When I was recording guitars, I only listened to the drums. I did not listen to the tab as well. It's hard for me to remember because I'm stupid. But I'll show you. I didn't tab them out perfectly. It's very basic, so it doesn't have all the notes, like there's no tremolo picking and stuff like that. I just wanted to make it like a very basic guide that I could play, because I also didn't want to spend a whole lot of time doing this because I had to remake like over 20 tabs before I was going to record the drums. So this is basically the exact same as the album version, the timing and whatnot. Now the notes are, like I said, the notes are different because I didn't tab it out perfectly, but the timing, the tempos and whatnot, they're all the same. Okay, so I think, is that all I wanted to do? I think that's it. Yeah, maybe I'll do another song eventually if people keep listening to music. Tomorrow's I got a full body MRI tomorrow. Cost like $3,000. I'm getting pretty desperate here because my wrist. The stupidest thing is it doesn't even cover my wrist. It doesn't even scan my wrist. So I have a different MRI that I have to do for that, but it's not until May. This is so stupid. But yeah, if I do the full body MRI tomorrow, it's like, do I hope to find something or not? Because it's like if they don't find anything, then I just spent $3,000 for nothing. And if they do find something, then I spent $3,000 and there's something wrong with me. So it's like, pick your poison. So stupid. Anyway, until next time.